Hello friends and welcome to this lesson. Now in today's lesson we are going to talk about something very important for written or spoken communication. Concreteness. So let's see what concreteness means and how to bring about concreteness in your writing, in your messages. So friends, communicating concretely means being definite, being specific, being vivid, where people are able to see clearly what you want to convey, rather than being vague or general. You're talking something, but people are not able to exactly get what you are trying to say. So, it also means using a lot of denotative words, dictionary based, whose meaning can be understood by most people, whose meaning would be commonly understood rather than connotative, where ideas or notions associated with a word or phrase take precedence over the dictionary meaning, where the word has gained coinage and meaning through usage for a particular set of people or for a particular community or society. Now, the next thing that we need to do is we need to, in order to make our writing more concrete or our speaking more concrete, we need to put specific facts and figures. See, take an example. If I say, a lot of people were waiting in line for the vaccination. So, I've just said a lot of people were waiting in line for the vaccination. Now, this is all right, a lot of people. If I say that the queue for the vaccine consisted of more than 500 people. Now that is a specific figure. And the moment I say 500 people, well, you get an idea. If I say a lot of people, so my dear friends, even 40 or 50 people would in this instance mean a lot of people. Supposing I go to a doctor and the counter tells me or the reception tells me there are a lot of patients before you, so you'll have to wait. Now I'll ask that person clearly, how many? So the moment the person says there are 7 patients waiting, that means I'm the 8th. I get it. That's concrete. Then my next question might be, Madam or Sir, can you tell me how much time the doctor takes on an average on a patient? So they'll say 20 minutes. If there are 7 people before me, my dear friends, that is 140 minutes. 140 minutes clearly means 2 hours and 20 minutes. So it may be 2.5 hours also. So I'll ask the reception, can I go and come back? So they'll say, yes sir, please try to come back within 2 hours so that you have a buffer. Because some patients may take lesser time, but then some might take greater time. So this is being specific. This is the magic of concreteness, that you can make a decision easily. And if you choose vivid image building words, then that is also going to make the picture clear. Alright, if you say someone became very angry, that's alright, you've said very angry. But if you say, oh my God, his face was red with anger, his voice was quivering when he spoke, he clenched his fists, and he was so angry that he could have hit someone in that anger. His eyes were red. So now you can imagine the person, eyes red, voice quivering with anger, clenched fist, red face. So you can see how angry he was very angry. So he was very angry. He is very hungry. How hungry? So he is so hungry that he could eat the plate. Oh, then you'll say, oh, he's too hungry. That means he'll eat the plate. If there's no food available, he'll eat the plate. Now that is a vivid description. You understand? So, my dear friends, this is the way you make your writing concrete. Alright, let's see. Now use an exact, precise statement. What time are you expected to be here? Oh, maybe in 20 minutes. Now that's precise. Yes. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. The GPS is saying around 18 minutes, so I'm saying 20 minutes. Now, whenever you get concrete information, you feel better. You feel you've got more knowledge about whatever's going on, and you can use that knowledge in order to make a decision. And don't be too specific if you are conveying a negative message. Alright? There you have to avoid sounding harsh. Now, especially say somebody like a doctor. So if a patient is not well and the diagnosis is not too good, the reports are very, very poor, then if the doctor tells the patient, then sometimes the patient may die just because of the information. So the doctor should avoid telling the patient. If the patient asks, the doctor might say, yes, there are some causes for concern, we are looking into it. And then you'll call one of the relatives of the patient and then tell the relative exactly what it is. That this disease has advanced to this degree, to this level, and the patient may have only this many days to live, and we have these courses of action open to us. Now, how do you want to go about it? This is my advice. So the doctor will not withhold information. The doctor will give specific, concrete, exact information with all the facts and figures, reports and everything, but not directly to the patient, who may be very, very negatively affected. And whatever little time the patient has, the patient may collapse even before that time. So in such things you have to avoid giving news in that vivid, concrete, specific fashion. Now try to use active voice, put action in verbs and choose image building words. So now friends, I am going to take you to some action words. Okay, where verbs have all the actions. So act, agree, arrive, ask, give, go, grab, help, hit, hop, shout, sit, smile. So these are all words that you may use in order to make your writing more concrete, more descriptive. Now let's look at these sentences. So these are all where the action is in the verb, where the subject is supposed to be acting on something. She accepted the job offer. He thought about his stupid mistake in the test. So thinking is also action. Remember that. Don't think thinking is not an action. Thinking is a very, very deep and very important action. The dog ran across the park. She left in a hurry. The cat sat by the window. In the summer, we will swim in our pool. Will you help me with the laundry? We ate dinner, then walked around the park. Did you fix the mistake in your homework? So these are all action verbs, friends. Let's see some more examples with the tenses. So if the verb is eat, I eat when I am hungry is the present. Past, she ate dinner last night at 8. Future, we will eat lunch tomorrow at noon. So this is how you use the verb eat. Now let's look at swim. We swim when it is hot outside. So we swim, Last week we swam. So this is the past. Last week we swam in the pool. And future, we will be swimming at the lake next month. So far we've been swimming in the pool. Now we are going to swim in the lake. But we will be doing that not today, not tomorrow, but next month. Now let's look at the verb sleep. The baby sleeps in the nursery. So there's a nursery for the baby and the baby goes and sleeps in the nursery. She slept all night. Now if you want to make a better sentence, you can say she slept like a baby all night. We will be sleeping in tents at summer camp. So this is the future. So we will be going on a summer camp, and when we go on the summer camp, then we are going to be sleeping in tents. Now play. The kids play basketball at recess. So recess is a break in the day. In the schedule there is a recess, which is a break where you go, you can play, you can have food, you can go to the canteen. We played the last game on Monday. So this is past tense. Played. And then future, will be playing at the park this weekend. So friends, this is how we make things concrete. So next time you write something, try and make it concrete through specific facts and figures, through usage of action verbs. Through all these devices, try to make the meaning clearer for your receiver to understand, because when the receiver understands better, chances of the receiver taking action on whatever you are saying become much stronger. So friends, I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. I'll see you in the next. Until then, all the best.